Right, what's happening, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. It is a dreary day here in the UK. My goodness, I have been driving the E92, which is finally back on the ground. It's got its coilovers on it. We've got shoes coming for her next week. But today is the most exciting day because this is the one modification that I have been waiting for a very long time to have done to the car, because I think it's probably my favourite thing that I'm going to do to this car. Ever since James got his Eventuri air intake system, obviously I had the F80 air intake system on my old M3. Ever since James got his version on his E92 with the plenum as well, I was obsessed with it. The noise that this thing makes, it makes it sound like a CSL. It's just crazy. I love it. And today I'm getting it fitted and I could not be more delighted. I'm going to head on in there now, go have a chat with Aston. He's going to be fitting it with me today. And yeah, this is a good day, kids. This is on my list of things that I've been meaning to get done, and here we are, ticking stuff off. We are being productive. It is only halfway through January. I was at the gym at 8 AM this morning and I'm feeling good. Let's go make my car sound savage.
Now I'ma put it down like that. I'm leaving, I ain't coming back. You don't like
Aston, that does smell very nice, to be fair. It's lovely. In here, in my own little box, we have my brand new intake system and plenum, and it's very exciting, Aston.
We're going to change all of this.
Exciting.
Very.
We did have a look underneath the car, and that is another video coming at some point because we have a few things to do.
We won't talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that just yet because I need to figure out what my plan is. Turns out taking your car drifting at Santa Pod, particularly this car, isn't ideal. But it's fine. We'll get that fixed. It's all in the plan. Today is more about the fact that we're going to be fitting this, and I'm going to help Aston, or I'm just going to get in the way of Aston as usual.
On the F80?
Yeah, we did good on the F80.
Teamwork.
I didn't swear or anything, so it's all good, to be fair.
On camera,
Not on, yeah, that is true. That is true. So, other than that, obviously we're in the Evolve workshop, and they've just had their big showdown at Park Lane, BMW Park Lane, where they had all of their cars out, so everything is looking super shiny and proper fresh. It's pretty cool to see someone like Imran be able to build his business up, and then he's got all of his cars in Park Lane BMW. You know, it's one of those garages that you drive past when you were a kid and stuff. So big up to Imran and the gang. They've always smashed it. If you're a BMW person, this is the place to go, really. Keep looking at G80s, and these guys have actually worked on a front end remake with their EV Aero. So if you don't like that front grille situation, they are sorting that right now, which is very exciting. I don't know, maybe I missed the boat on that, not sure. The old F80. I kind of miss my old girl, but at the same time, it's pastures new, I think. Lovely E92 M3, M5, M3 CSL, lovely machine. These really are one of those holy grail cars, aren't they? They just look cool, and they're getting rarer and rarer these days. But look, this is the girl that we're going to be working on today. My lovely E92. She's going to be fresh in a couple of months. Looking really nice, especially if we can get her into paint in not too long. This car looks blue in this light. I know it's got like a blue...
Yeah, I think it's...
a blue, like, I don't know. But it's supposed to... What is it? Jerez black or something? But it's actually, to me, it looks kind of blue. Doesn't really matter. Either way, looks cool. Right, let's get moving with the plenum. So obviously you don't get much of a power upgrade when you put the intake on, but essentially it just makes the air a lot smoother as it comes into the engine, which means you can get more in, which gives you more power, the engine has less fatigue, all of that. And it's all nice and carbon, so obviously when it's coming through, there's less lumps, bumps, and obviously a lot smoother than the standard one that you get from here. This plastic is going to be This plastic is a lot thicker than the actual carbon panel which we're putting in. It's not necessarily for power, as I was saying, it's more about the way it sounds. Like this thing sounds like a CSL when it's put in. So you'll see it's also very much for aesthetics as well. Like this is all right, but trust me, when you see the finished product, it looks amazing. I'm so excited.
Oh, no, you could almost kind of, you're almost there, look. Yeah, we can ship you off.
Ship me? I'm in.
I don't know how much the shipping will be.
So let's have a little walkthrough of what everything does. Obviously, people who are looking at this for the first time,
yeah.
I gave a very, very brief, not scientific overview when I was talking in the engine bay. So let's have a chat about what all these things do in detail.
Yeah, so you buy the kit, you can either buy the kit as one whole piece or separate, or one whole kit or separate. So you've got the 3 parts of your air intake here, main filter, you've got the scoop that goes into the bumper, and then the actual air intake itself. Obviously that end connects to the plenum, and then this end goes inside the airbox. So you can buy that on its own, you can buy the lid on its own, you buy the plenum on its own, or you buy it all as one.
Yeah.
This is the airbox lid. As you were saying earlier, the lid and the plenum doesn't actually add any power, it just looks good and it sounds good. Because they're a lot thinner than the plastic, as you mentioned, it makes a lot more noise. So that's your lid, which sits above the filter. And then the last piece, which is the big piece that everyone's so impressed by, is the plenum itself. Which, if you look inside, you can see each individual trumpet.
Yeah.
Running for each cylinder.
Yeah, it's awesome. Trying to get the light so it actually.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
And yeah, it smells as well.
It smells delicious, right?
Yeah, it's just something about the smell, just
fresh carbon.
Unfortunately, we can't smell it all day.
I know.
But yeah, that's basically the entire kit. Eventuri are doing this part as well now. It hasn't been released yet, but this part is going to be in carbon as well, and the front scoop on here.
Okay, that will look.
Whole lot
this
of
bit
carbon.
here.
Yeah,
ooh,
that part there.
That will look really cool.
Our one is not here, otherwise I could have shown you.
Yeah.
I don't know where I did.
That would look awesome though, having this bit done as well. Like, that would be wicked.
It just finishes it off. Again, it
yeah.
isn't something that's going to add power.
No, it's aesthetics.
But it's just going to look good.
No,
You've got everything.
I am totally that girl. If it looks good, I'm like, buy it. It's got to be. We are ready to fit the plenum. It's exciting. Magically dropped it.
That's why I put my arm in it.
That's good, lad.
Got nowhere letting go.
So she just fits on top like that.
Tuck in at the back.
Delightful.
You've got the hose at the back to go on.
Look at that already though. Magic. So I just popped outside to see Imran's E92 M3 because we were talking earlier about this part, which is yet to come out, but I am seriously looking at getting that for my car as well. Look at the engine bay of this thing. I like the fact that he's put the little M and the V8 badge back on it as well. I might sort that out for mine because at the minute it just comes badgeless. I think it might be quite nice to reinstate those, but yeah, that front piece there really brings it all together. Beautiful. I'm actually really looking forward to having my E92 looking super fresh. She deserves it, the old girl. Right, so
pivot it.
Pivot.
That way, yeah, so the longer bit at the back.
Ah, yeah.
And then it goes down.
We did this last time where it was like, just make sure the shapes fit with the shapes,
yeah,
Becky.
Basically.
Yeah, that's set.
That's it.
The bolts are there, yeah. Let's try and fit this. You say it goes in at a bit of an angle?
Yeah, so kind of lip that bit in
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
And then run your hand underneath to make sure it goes inside the silicone tubing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like tuck it under.
Yeah. Squidge her in.
There
There
you
we
go.
go. Then she's in.
And then you line her up that way.
Is that in? You check. Oh, that's probably the worst. Oh, just take that out of it. No, it's like... Okay, last bit that's going in is just the scoop now. I'm gonna let you do this one because this is like a one-time get it right job, and I am not responsible enough for that. Oh, it's lovely and nice with the heaters on in here. Is the heater on? That heater's on.
Heaters on there, There you go.
Yeah? We are in.
We're in.
We are in, we are fitted, we are scooped. Look at that. So all your lovely air goes straight in there, nice and smooth, up into the air filter. Gets lots of lovely cold air into your engine so you can spank her more. She doesn't get too tired, and then makes the most glorious noise out of this bad boy. And there you go, that's science with Becky. So very exciting. I've just had from Up Down on High, Imran has very, very kindly let me have these for my car, which was that piece I was talking about, you know, when I walked out to his car outside. So here, I think what am I, the second person?
Second person, our car and you now.
The second person to have these pieces on my car. So I'm absolutely bloody delighted. Big, big thank you to Evolve for looking after me on that part there. Amazing. I'm so excited. My car's going to come out looking so fresh. Just need to get all those other little bits done now. Get her painted, get her wheels on, get this done, get some, you know, just, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, job done. Look at this. It looks absolutely awesome, and I love this front piece as well. Thank you so much to Imran for letting me have that. But this whole engine bay now just looks savage, don't you think?
Not much better. Much better.
Aesthetically, it's just delish. Open up your bonnet. You've got to do the whole. So you can do it in like, yeah, it's like ready. Whoa. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy. Yeah, let's go for a start. Let's go for a start. Keys. I don't know. I don't know. I'm done with them. Are they in it? Okay.
Good to go.
Okay. Now we're going to see what it actually sounds like now it's all in, everything's put together. This is my favourite part of this, is the sound test. I can't wait to see this.
Verdict?
It sounds amazing. Like,
Smile says it all, look.
yeah, like listen to it, it sounds so much better. Like you barely even want an exhaust on it now, like the intake noise is crazy.
Yeah, I think if you do exhaust, it takes away the engine sound, doesn't it? So you're going to do exhaust anyway, but
I know, but that's very
you
exciting.
enjoy the intake and the plenum while you've got it.
Yes! I love it, I love it, I love it. Thanks guys,
Right.
thanks guys so much. I'm going to take this baby home now.
Let's get you gone.
Let's get me going.